You were asked recently why you never took off the glasses, and you said because I don't want to give. It would give too much away. And the eyes are the window to the soul, Bono. What is it that you don't want us to know?
There's a lot.
Do tell.
I mean, there's many reasons for the glasses. Posing, I'm sure, right up there. Privacy, and other more medical. But I do like having one step of a remove. Actually, I don't think when I'm singing I hold anything back, and I don't think when I'm writing I hold anything back. But I think I'm allowed to hold something back in this kind of a setup. And as honest a man as you are, and as honest as I'm trying to be, there is a natural insincerity in the setup, and I'm trying to be much better at it. But I just one step remove.
That's a good answer. When Bruce Springsteen inducted you into the Hall of Fame last year, he marvelled at the fact that the band had been together 25 years, and that what he called the ticking time bomb that's at the centre of every band, that you'd harnessed it, that it hadn't exploded. When the four of you are in a room together trying to make the next thing happen, what stops the bomb going off?
We have this huge desire amongst us, the four of us, to not be crap. I think that's really it. Because we have this amazing life. You know, we really have got an incredible life. And the deal is, we feel it's like a deal with us and our audience. And they don't mind us having, being able to take a break wherever we want, renting some fancy house on the harbour at Sydney. They have all of that. You know, where you send your kids to school and don't worry about all that stuff. Sure, have a great life. Just don't be crap. That's kind of the deal. So we always think when we go in to make an album, is this going to be the one where we're crap? Because we all remember great artists that we grew up with, and we go, wow, where did it all, suddenly there's like 3 crap albums in a row. In U2, our vibe is 2 crap albums and you're out. We haven't done that yet.
As the biggest rock band in the world, with extraordinary shows and deliberate excess on occasions, particularly in the early 90s, have you ever looked at each other and asked yourselves, are we turning into wankers?
I didn't have to ask the question. At any given moment, one of us is being a wanker, and it's usually probably me. But
well, didn't you say you got into the back of your own car?
Yeah, no, I was. Coming home from tour it's like re-entering Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah.
And yes, on occasions I have tried to pay at my local restaurant with a room key that's a month old, or I have, yes, stepped into the back of my own car, which is really sad. I used to think, when I was a kid, I'll never change. We'll never change. We're going to be in a band, we'll never change. What a stupid idea. You should change. And the much as you fight off being rock star, it's like just, run with it. I'm kind of amazed we're getting away with it. I don't think we were sort of designed to be rock stars. If you look at us as people, we're not really, we're not that kind of people. And yet we are, I suppose, rock stars, which I find bizarre.
Well, if you want to lend it, I'm happy to take it over.
No, I think you've got a slightly different thing coming. You've got the sort of the Bertolt Brecht revolution around the corner kind of a vibe.
He who laughs has not yet heard the news. You do walk a fine line, though, between politics and show business, and it's not always easy. In the Zooropa tour in '93, when you used to take live satellite broadcasts from the besieged city of Sarajevo, so the citizens there could talk to your audiences around the world, there was one night where a woman looked into the camera and said, "I wonder what you're going to do for Sarajevo. I don't think you're going to do anything at all."
She did worse than that. She said, we're going to die. And she said, really, the best thing would just be that you hurry it up.
What do you make of the moment?
It was a remarkable thing. There was really no proper response to the siege of Sarajevo for a long time. And we were there just using what we had to give access to these people to tell their stories. And sometimes it was very hard to continue a rock show after that, yes. And I know it really offended a lot of people.
I think Larry said, did he not, that if he had to be in the band 20 years just to play that gig, it would have been worth it.
Yeah, that was really, really astonishing. He told me this, again, you probably won't run on TV, but sitting in President Izetbegović's apartment, which was in a block of flats, with a bicycle parked outside it. And, you know, we took our shoes off, myself and Alan, we went in, meet this wartime president who was a scholar, and he told us the story of the burning library. One of the great libraries of civilization was in Sarajevo, with ancient Islamic, Jewish, Christian books, and it was deliberately targeted by the usurpers and the people in the siege. They set fire to this and burned down this library. And he told us this amazing story. He said, for days and even a week later after this bombing, words from these sacred manuscripts were just falling still through the sky. People walking around Sarajevo with these priceless words just falling on them like rain.
Wow.
Amazing story.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You
symbol of tolerance. That's just a, you know, Sarajevo, the reason why they wanted to break the spirit is kind of in a way pertinent to what's going on today, because this was a city where all the different ethnic groups lived together quite well. That's why they tried to break it. It was a symbol of coexistence, really.